And welcome to the Torah Outreach Program, Erev Shabbos Burst of Inspiration. Today's Burst of Inspiration is sponsored by Mrs. Hanu Goldis as a schus for all of Rabbi Yisroel. This week's Parshas Vayishlach. Yaakov gets informed as he's coming back into Eretz Yisrael that his brother Esav is on the way with an army, and he's ready for war. And Yaakov prays, he davens. And one of the things he says is a little bit peculiar. Hatzileni miad achi miad Esav. Save me from my brother, from Esav. He only had one brother. Why did he have to say my brother Esav? Not even my brother Esav. My brother from Esav. Why? There are times that the descendants of Esav come against us physically. The Holocaust, Spanish Inquisition, the pogroms. Very recently, October 7th. And we lose millions, we've lost millions of our people through physical destruction. That's Esav. But then there are other times that they come after us like Achi, my brother, love, supposed love, concern, a sense of, I care about you. And in actuality, he said that first, miat achi, miat Esav, because when he comes as our brother, he comes as with love. Sometimes that's even more dangerous. Let me explain. Yes, we've lost millions because of Esav. We've lost millions in wars, in the Holocaust, in pogroms, inquisitions. But how many have we lost because of we love you, because of be with us, be part of us, believe in what we believe in? How much more have we lost? I one time went to a showing of a thing called Paperclips, where a group of kids in, I think, somewhere in the Deep South, did a whole project about the Holocaust, which was amazing. And the way they showed their project was they collected 6 million paperclips to show how much 6 million is. And they didn't know where to keep them. And they somehow got through to 2 German reporters who were living in America and arranged that a boxcar, an old boxcar from Germany or from somewhere in Europe that was actually used to transport Jews to the camps, was sent to that school. And they stored them there as an exhibition. After the movie, the person who was running the whole thing stood up and said, we have some special guests with us. I think they were the Schroners was their name. And they were the reporters that arranged for the boxcar to be shipped. And they got up, this couple, and made a speech. And they said that they became friendly with a Holocaust survivor here in America. And around December time, this time of year, she wished them a Merry Christmas. And they said, shouldn't you say Happy Hanukkah? She said, you know what? I'm tired of these lines. This is what she thought has destroyed our people, or destroying our people. I'm tired of the lines. You can celebrate Hanukkah, I can celebrate Christmas. It's all one big, let's all celebrate everything else, everybody else's holidays. Later, they were taking questions. And I had to say something. And I went over to them, and I told them I disagree. And I really think, being that they speak to children from all different types of schools, I was with a Jewish school, but they'll be speaking to Jewish children from public schools who don't know any better. And they'll say this, and it will be worse, I told them, than the Holocaust itself. And they were taken aback. How can you say that? I said, because we've lost more of our people in assimilation, university campuses, areas where there's no Jewish influences, areas where there are missionaries coming in all times. We've lost more people in number over the centuries, spiritually or identity-wise, than we've lost physically. One of them, I don't remember which one it was a long time ago, one of them agreed with me, the other one didn't, and they started arguing with them, between themselves, and then the bus left and I had to go. Years later, I got into what I do now, which is an outreach program for senior citizens. And I had one man would come to my class regularly, and he got very interested. And I went to visit him in his room one time. And on his dresser, he had a New Testament and some other Christian missionary things. And I opened it up, and inside it said, "Welcome to the fold. You're part of us now." And I said, "What is this? Why do you have this? You're so interested in Judaism. You come to my class all the time." I said, "Rabbi, I don't know. They come by, they were talking to me, they were nice, and they gave me these books." I said, "Well, do you want them?" He said, "Do you think I should read them?" I said, "No." And I made a deal with them. The same deal I make with everybody that I find these things. You give me this, I'll give you something else, and I buy them the anthology of the Torah by Rabbi Ari Kaplan, best translation of the Torah ever. And this type of thing happens very, very often. Baruch Hashem, the Torah Outreach Program, TOP, has been able to fight against Miyad Achi, when they're coming to us when we're lonely and we need somebody to talk to, and they right away come out with the hand, and they want to, instead of physically hurting us, spiritually, and take away our identity as Jewish people. I had a lady come to my class. She's still coming. She showed up the first time with a cross hanging from her neck. And when I started saying certain things, she said, "Oh, I remember that." And remember my mother saying something like that. Oh, I remember my grandmother saying something like that. Next time she came, she wasn't wearing the cross anymore. And she comes every week. The Torah Outreach Program. We're working to save Klal Yisrael, Miyad Achi, for when they come to us and they say, we're your brother. Shouts.